Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Good evening, San Diego. Bienvenidos a todos. I want to say how excited I am to be here and to join my colleagues, honorable members of the City Council, our City Attorney Goldsmith, appointed and elected officials from across the region, and my fellow San Diegans. It is great to be with you here tonight. And to my wife, Catherine, it wouldn't be here if it weren't for your love and support. And for Jack and Lauren, I promise that Dad's speech won't be too long. I'm excited that we live in a city of opportunity. And never before has there been so much promise for our future. And after a decade of crises and crashes, San Diego is writing a comeback story. And each of us has a line to contribute. More than any time over the last generation, San Diego is leading. You cannot find another place on the planet where culture, commerce, and creativity come together like they do here. And every day, we're presented with unlimited opportunities. And tonight, I want to speak with you about how we spread these opportunities to every neighborhood, to mothers and fathers working hard to build a better life for their children, to military veterans transitioning into civilian life, to people who come here from all around the world hoping to fulfill their dreams, to entrepreneurs and innovators risking it all to improve the way we live. Over the last year, I've seen progress in every neighborhood. That proves we're on the right track. My fellow San Diegans, the state of our city is strong and getting stronger. We came together last year as one San Diego. And tonight, I share with you how we did it and how we move together this year towards greater opportunities. 10 months ago, I came into office with a clear mission to put our neighborhoods first. And my One San Diego budget prioritized the services that matter to San Diego families, establishing fertile ground upon which our communities can thrive. We directed more money towards streets, parks, and public safety, bringing opportunity to every San Diego community. And when I ran for mayor, I promised to dedicate half of all major revenue growth to efforts to repair our aging infrastructure and neighborhoods. And that's exactly what I did. And as your mayor, it's exactly what I'll do every single year. And over the next 5 years, that's almost $100 million for our neighborhoods. And I also pledged to bring more equality to neighborhood services. When you dial 911, you may have to wait longer for help if you live in certain communities. That's not right. I'm committed to tackling this inequality. And working together with Public Safety Committee Chair Marty Emerald and Council members David Alvarez and Myrtle Cole, we launched innovative new programs that brought major progress this past year. In San Ysidro, ambulance help is arriving a full minute faster than before. In Skyline, we're opening a temporary fire station to immediately improve emergency service. And in Encanto, we boosted fire rescue response by 3 minutes. And we're enacting a plan to build 5 new fire stations over the next 5 years. These results are real, and they are saving lives. We are so fortunate that we can always count on San Diego's first responders and active duty military in times of crisis. And I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge these heroes. To every man and woman who is proudly serving in our armed forces, and to every veteran who has served, I thank you for your steadfast commitment to protecting our nation. Thank you. And under the leadership of our fire chief, Javier Maynard, San Diego's firefighters demonstrate exceptional courage and valor every day. And their dedication was on display during the wildfires last May, where their heroism did not stop at city limits. San Diego firefighters answered the call to work with emergency personnel from across the region to extinguish the fires throughout the county. San Diego firefighters, we are thankful and we are grateful for your service. And when emergencies strike, experience matters. And that's why I chose 30-year veteran to lead our police department, Shelley Zimmerman, making her the first female police chief in the history of San Diego. And what a job she's done. You know, San Diego deserves the very best. And Chief Zimmerman knows that only the very best deserve to be San Diego police officers. And as police departments and communities across the country are struggling with the very real issues of race and social inequality, our San Diego Police Department is becoming a shining example of community partnership and accountability. And working with Chief Zimmerman and our City Attorney Jan Goldsmith, we have currently 600 patrol officers wearing new body cameras, making us the largest city in the nation with this many cameras in use. And this technology protects both the officers who use it and the civil liberties of the public they serve. It's a bold initiative that other cities are now following. San Diego police officers, we thank you for your service. You have a mayor that stands with you. Yet, we must solve a recruitment and retention crisis that has left us with fewer officers to protect our community. And together we are tackling this head on. Last November, I proposed increasing officer compensation to make it more competitive with other agencies. We must hold on to our seasoned veterans and attract new officers so that San Diego remains one of the safest big cities in the nation. We will do that, and we will keep these brave men and women right here in San Diego where they belong. And we're making progress to bring opportunity to every neighborhood. And that's why I'm proud that civic leaders came together to create the new One San Diego nonprofit. This group complements the city's neighborhood revitalization efforts. And by organizing community cleanups and providing grants to improve the lives of San Diego's youth, One San Diego will join me in ensuring that no neighborhood is left behind. Because when we work collaboratively, there's no limit to what we can accomplish. We can create opportunities and overcome challenges by bringing everyone to the table. And my philosophy is that if you treat people with dignity and respect, you can always find solutions. It doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or independent. As your mayor, my decisions will always be based on what's best for San Diego. And we're forging stronger bonds within our own communities, as we're also strengthening our ties with our neighbors in Baja California. We reached a major milestone to help transform the San Diego-Tijuana border from a lost economic opportunity into a competitive advantage that is the envy of the world. And working with a broad coalition, the regional chamber, and our congressional delegation, we secured the final $216 million in federal funding needed to complete the expansion of the San Ysidro Port of Entry. And this expansion will be a huge economic driver for our region while making the border more efficient, effective, and secure. And we've made great progress. And as all of you know, border wait times have already been cut in half. And this November, I joined my friend, Tijuana Mayor Jorge Astizaran, to sign the first cooperative agreement between our city in 10 years. And starting this year, San Diego and Tijuana will now host regular meetings to strengthen coordination on issues including economic development, technology, and environmental protection. Mayor Estiasaran is here tonight. Mr. Mayor, I appreciate your partnership and your friendship as we work together, not as two cities, but as one region. Para todo, nuestra delegación mexicana, estamos unidos por nuestra cultura y economía. Vamos a seguir trabajando juntos para crear oportunidades para mejorar las vidas de nuestros residentes en ambos lados de la frontera. Nuestro Congreso regresa a trabajar este mes. Voy a seguir apoyando una reforma migratoria integral. Es importante y tenemos que hacer esto por nuestras familias, para nuestra economía y para nuestra región. I will continue to support. Thank you. I will continue to support our strong efforts, our united efforts as a council to overhaul our broken immigration system and pass comprehensive immigration reform that will benefit San Diego. And we're going to continue to embrace bold ideas and expand opportunity. And a prime example is the new course we're setting to help get homeless families and veterans off the streets for good. And for years, San Diego has cared for our homeless citizens by putting up temporary tents in Barrio Logan and Midway during the winter months. That's not good enough. Not even close. We need a permanent, year-round solution. And this year, our goal is to have an indoor care center providing shelter and service for 350 homeless men and women, especially our veterans. And it will be available every single night of the year. It's the right thing to do. San Diegans deserve more than a temporary tent when it's cold outside. Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better, and we will. We are raising the bar to make a better San Diego, both today and tomorrow. In our community rally like never before, to plan a celebration of Balboa Park's centennial and to make major investments to sustain this vibrant hub of arts and culture for its next century. On January 1st, we kicked off a celebration that gives San Diegans even more reasons to fall in love with Balboa Park all over again. We're restoring our crown jewel by enhancing public art, doubling the park's free Wi-Fi, and celebrating the newly opened California Tower. Please join me in thanking the countless, and I mean countless, organizations, institutions, and volunteers who come together every day to preserve Balboa Park so our grandchildren can love it tomorrow as much as we do today. Thank you. And our world-class parks and our natural resources must be preserved for future generations. I recently brought together environmental and business groups to release a climate action plan to protect our environment and over the next 20 years, eliminate half of all greenhouse gas emissions in San Diego. And working with Council Member Todd Gloria, whose partnership and leadership were instrumental, I will present this plan to the City Council next year. It will help us improve public health and create green jobs by moving San Diego toward a goal of 100% renewable energy. We will secure a cleaner future for our children and make San Diego the green energy capital of the world. And our spirit of sustainability will help us get through California's historic drought and record-breaking heat that we had this year. San Diegans have stepped up and reduced water usage. Because I think all of us know that due to limited supplies, the possibility of state-mandated water cuts is a reality. So we must continue to conserve. The good news is that with every challenge comes opportunity. And recently I presented to the City Council the ambitious Pure Water program that will help make progress towards our city's water independence. And thanks to the Council's unanimous approval, we are on track to have a safe, cost-effective, and drought-proof water supply that will provide one-third of our local water needs by 2035. It's a visionary solution that helps us overcome a monumental challenge. And working together, we will get it done. We're creating a sustainable tomorrow for our children, both environmentally and financially. And voters have given city leaders the tools and support to rein in the out-of-control spending that once pushed our city to the brink of bankruptcy. And now we're starting to use the savings from these reforms on services that improve our neighborhoods and our quality of life. We have come so far. And so tonight, I say this plainly to every San Diegan. As long as I'm your mayor, I will never allow this city to repeat the financial mistakes of the past. I look forward to working with the council, in particular our Audit Committee Chair, Scott Sherman, and Council Member Chris Cate, to continue to build upon these reforms. Voters expect the city to deliver neighborhood services efficiently and effectively. So they gave us managed competition, allowing the private and public sectors to compete to see which could provide the best possible service. And while the program has identified $9 million in annual savings, we can streamline it, and we must, to save even more. But yet, due to a complex process, it currently takes an average of nearly 30 months, 2.5 years, to complete and implement a winning bid. It's unacceptable that the process to identify efficiencies is itself inefficient. I will be proposing sweeping revisions in the coming weeks. We will make the program faster, more equitable, and more effective. Competition is good for our city. And I never forget that the money we're dealing with at City Hall is your money. It's your hard-earned tax dollars. And every dollar that we save at City Hall is a dollar we can spend in our neighborhoods. But managed competition alone isn't enough to transform our city government. We need our government to be responsive, results-driven. That's what you deserve. And that's why I created a performance and analytics department. And this team of efficiency experts is conducting a top-to-bottom review of city operations. They will develop performance measures so the public can hold City Hall accountable. We will adopt a government-wide strategic plan by world-renowned management expert, Ken Blanchard. We will use the tools like open data to make government more transparent. And we will work with Code for America to revamp our city website. Simply put, we will create a city government that is innovative as the people that it represents. And through our San Diego Works program, we're harnessing the knowledge of city employees to boost productivity and eliminate government waste. We need to reward innovation, not deter it. And today, this program has empowered more than 550 employees to come forward with ideas to help save time and money and money that we can reinvest back to our neighborhoods that need it. And you know, our city employees work incredibly hard every single day. Our lifeguards are making our beaches safe. Our sanitation workers picking up our recycling. Our dedicated city attorney and his office are doing quality and professional legal work that protects taxpayers. Our city employees have made so many sacrifices over the last several years, yet they are still unwavering in their commitment to making a better San Diego. So ladies and gentlemen here tonight, please join me in thanking the 10,000 men and women of our city who serve us every single day. And every San Diegan has good ideas to improve our city. Trust me, I hear about them all the time. At the grocery store, at the gas station, even my mom. So tonight, I'm proud to introduce a plan to empower every San Diegan who has a good idea to make our city a better place. I'm proud to announce the Innovate San Diego Challenge, a collaboration with UT San Diego and HeroX. This year, I will ask San Diego residents to join me in embracing our biggest challenges and opportunities: housing, entrepreneurship, creating a 21st century workforce. The best solution will receive private funding to put their proposal into action. And yes, Mom, even you can submit a good idea. So get those good ideas coming forward, because we're using creativity like this to become a model for cities across the country. We're reducing costs by $700 million through retiree health care reform. We're saving nearly $1 billion over 30 years with pension reform. And we've built up our savings account, our general fund reserves, to the highest point in a decade. And today, San Diego's credit rating is at its highest level in 10 years. Yes, we are reforming, we are innovating, and we are leading. We have united as one San Diego, and the best is yet to come. 2015 is the year that we seize our opportunities. We're going to solve, working together, we are going to solve some of San Diego's biggest challenges. And we're going to start by fixing our streets. Let me say that again. We are going to fix our streets. And those of you who drove or biked here know about a quarter of our streets are in poor condition. And as a cyclist, if you think driving over a pothole is bad, try hitting one on a bike. But how did it get this bad? Without a doubt, San Diego's recent financial woes drained our resources. For years, the money to fill potholes went to unsustainable pension benefits. And if not for the pension crisis, our city would have had an extra $1 billion over the past 10 years. But the problem goes back even further. Much of our infrastructure that supports our city was built 50, 60, 70 years ago. And an effective plan to maintain and replace this infrastructure has never been put into action. This is a generational problem, but we are going to be the generation that fixes it. Tonight, I'm very proud to announce that I am making street repair the city's highest infrastructure priority, period. And this spring, I will ask the City Council to approve my 5-year plan to double our street repair efforts. We will repair 1,000 miles of streets. Our parks, sidewalks, and other infrastructure, of course, need help too. Yet we can't just throw money at this problem. If you wrote a check for $2 billion and said, go fix all our neighborhoods, the city couldn't do it right now. We have to first fix how the city manages projects and money. And after 8 years on the city council, not even I fully understood how broken the current system is. The city has hundreds of projects on the books, but they're not prioritized based upon real-world needs. And there are tens of millions of taxpayer dollars languishing in accounts for projects that are years away from being built. Our neighborhoods need help now. Simply put, it is time to repair the city's repair program. And this year, I will bring forward a series of reforms through both executive action and city council vote to ensure the highest quality repairs are made as quickly as possible, and that our city is much better prepared to take on our infrastructure backlog. And working with Infrastructure Committee Chair Mark Kersey, we will create the first ever multiple-year plan to truly repair our neighborhoods. We will let contractors bid online for city projects. Imagine that. We will use technology to eliminate red tape, and we will talk directly to you to find out which parts of your neighborhood need help the most. And we will take new steps to hold private contractors accountable for their work to ensure that it stands the test of time. Contractors that do not do quality work will no longer be working for our city. We're going to get this done. We will fix our neighborhoods. And together, ladies and gentlemen, we will rebuild San Diego. And our streets and infrastructure are the building blocks of our community. But I want to take a moment now to talk about an important part of the fabric of our community. I want to talk about our football team. And when we watch the Chargers at the Q, it's more than a game. It's when families share an afternoon together. It's when friends reconnect with one another. It's when San Diegans from all walks of life come together to celebrate our team. Dan Fouts to Kellen Winslow, Phillip Rivers to Antonio Gates. For generations, Chargers have helped bring San Diego together. Unfortunately, over the past decade, our conversations have been overshadowed. And too often, we're not talking about the great plays on the highlight reel. We're talking about the possibility of losing our team. And at no point in San Diego's history has the possibility of the Chargers moving to Los Angeles been more real. It's time for us, as a community, to come together to decide the future of the Chargers in San Diego. This decision will be made on my watch as mayor. And I know that we can get to a solution. And I'm announcing tonight that I am assembling a group of civic leaders to recommend a location and develop a viable financing plan. They will explore all possibilities to finance this project with my clear direction that it must present a good and fair deal for San Diego taxpayers. I will not accept or support anything less. And I will introduce the membership of this group at the end of the month. And they will be charged with studying two different options: building a stadium at the current Mission Valley location, or building a stadium along with an expanded convention center in downtown San Diego. And perhaps most importantly, This plan will be completed and made public this fall. There's been a lot of talk about a new stadium. And this is my commitment. For the first time this year, we will have a real plan to consider for a new stadium. This is San Diego's team, and San Diegans will have the final say with a public vote. And so I want to thank the Spanos family, the entire Chargers organization, and the fans for your continued commitment to San Diego. Working together, we can get this done. My goal is that when the season ends, we won't be talking about whether the Chargers are moving. We'll be talking about the proposal to keep them here where they belong. We will fight to keep the Bucs in America's finest city. We've got just a few fans here tonight, I see. That's good. And we will also expand our convention center. Both the stadium and the convention center are vital to San Diego. And together or separate, we can get both done. The convention center is critical to our region's success. And events like Comic-Con bring millions of visitors to our city and showcase San Diego to the entire world. Expanding the convention center will create thousands of jobs and bring millions of dollars in additional revenue for our neighborhoods. And during this year of action, my convention center expansion, Special Advisor Steve Cushman will continue to lead on this effort. It's been a record-breaking year for tourism, and visitors are flocking to San Diego, creating revenue that supports our neighborhoods and dynamic arts and culture community. And I look forward to working with Councilmember Lori Zaff as we work together to bolster San Diego's position as an international cultural destination. As strong as our tourism industry is, there's so much that defines San Diego. We are proud to be home to the largest concentration of the military in the world. Our thriving veteran community and their specialized skills position our local workforce head and shoulders above the rest. And our defense industry is a leader in developing the technology that secures our nation. And our tech community is breaking new ground every single day. Our city beats to the pulse of innovation. San Diegans have kickstarted the world's most dynamic companies and cutting-edge technologies, developing a network of creativity, ingenuity, and opportunity. We sequenced the human genome. We are unlocking the mysteries of Alzheimer's. We're manufacturing the next generation of flight. And we're finding cures for diseases that plague the world. Our job, our collective job, is to nurture San Diego's innovation ecosystem. And we struck a landmark agreement with biotechnology firm Illumina to keep them growing here in San Diego. We worked with AleSmith and Ballast Point Brewing to help them add good-paying jobs and tap the keg of opportunity. I like that line. I do like that. That was one of my favorites. You know, right? And in 2 months, city leaders from around the globe, Seoul, Stockholm, Vancouver, and more, will convene right here in San Diego for the Global San Diego Summit. And through a partnership with the Brookings Institute, I will release a plan to make San Diego companies more competitive on the global stage. And in the year ahead, I'll be working with Council President Sherry Leitner to find additional opportunities for sustaining our economic growth. My goal is to create an environment where the companies that start here stay here. Local startups should grow up right here in San Diego. all neighborhoods should reap the benefits of San Diego's success. And that's why Councilmember Cole and I are partnering to bring growth and opportunities to southeastern San Diego. Just next month, we're bringing builders, civic leaders, and employers to the 94 corridor. We will show them firsthand how neighborhoods like Encanto and Skyline are ready for more jobs, more shops, more economic growth. These communities are fertile ground for growth and prosperity. This is the year we plant the seeds of opportunity in Southeast San Diego. And we must connect San Diego, every San Diego resident, to opportunity. Our city is home to the most innovative businesses, providing thousands of high-paying jobs in engineering, science, and technology. But many San Diegans don't currently have the training to fill these positions. The skills gap threatens the economic competitiveness and limits opportunities for upward mobility. And the issues of poverty and jobs aren't going to be fixed by tinkering around the edges. It can't be solved by the singular action of a school, a company, a city council, or even a mayor. It's a complex challenge that touches every part of our community. And it will take our entire community coming together to address it. We say that all San Diegans deserve an opportunity to share in San Diego's success. And that work starts tonight. I'm assembling a group of San Diego employers, educators, innovators, and workforce experts to connect San Diegans to the opportunities that exist in our own backyard. Led by Mark Cafferty, the EDC Corporation, San Diego Community Chancellor Constance Carroll, and UCSD Associate Vice Chancellor Mary Walshock. This group will develop an action plan to help San Diegans move into the middle class and encourage our innovative companies to hire locally. In the next 6 months, they will recommend concrete actions and solutions that we will be taking. First, we will improve access to affordable education. Second, we will increase opportunities for young people in the fields of science and technology. And third, we will connect San Diegans to lifelong, successful careers that command a higher wage. Our measure of success cannot be just how many San Diegans have a slightly better, low-wage job. It must be how many have the opportunity and skills to move into a better job. And lastly tonight, I want to talk about libraries and the power that they have to change lives. As mayor, I pledge to bring opportunity to every neighborhood. And as a father of two in public school, I've seen that opportunity often starts in our libraries. They're no longer just a place to find books. They're centers for change that increase access to education, close the digital divide, and transform people's lives. And that's why, after years of cuts, I'm proud to say that in this year's budget, working together with the council, we restored library hours to their highest levels in a decade. And 2 months ago, I kicked off a new citywide after-school program at 18 branch libraries across the city. And this year, I'm launching 2 initiatives to help San Diegans of all ages. Many San Diego residents don't have broadband internet at home. And in today's world, high-speed internet isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for education and employment. And so I'm happy to announce that this year we are tripling broadband speeds in every single library in every single community. Education is a ladder to success. And for many, the first rung remains just out of reach. And the realities of working and providing for a family mean that for some, going back to school is too difficult. It takes too much time. It costs too much money. And while we can't solve all of these problems, we can put opportunity back within reach. And that's why we're partnering with the San Diego Library Foundation to launch a new initiative called Career Online High School. It will give people the opportunity to earn an accredited high school diploma and career certificate online. This will help San Diegans who are looking to advance their careers. Our community will reach its greatest heights when every San Diego has the opportunity to rise up into prosperity. And San Diego's story is changing. The financial reforms and accountability we have championed are allowing for community revitalization and economic growth. And whether you're an hourly worker ready to start a new career, an entrepreneur looking to create the next big thing, or a parent working to help your child achieve the very best, opportunity starts in San Diego. This is the year we rebuild our neighborhoods. This is the year we reinvigorate our middle class. This is the year we reimagine what is possible. I believe in this. I believe in you. And I believe in San Diego. This is our moment. Now, let's seize it. Thank you.